If you've been written up at work, there's a few things I want you to consider. For one is there a grain of truth to it? I think it's really a common tendency to just get defensive and want to rebuttal and say, well, I didn't do those things and this is not really what the truth was. And that may be the case. I'm not going to deny that. But I also think it's really important for you to do a little bit of self-reflection to say, is there a grain of truth to this? Because I know that there's really only 3 reasons that someone doesn't do well in a job. One reason is that the work is just too boring. Let's just face it, you're not engaged, you don't really like it. Maybe it's stuff you've already done, it's just not your thing. It's going to be really hard to show up and be excited and to not make mistakes for a job that you find boring. The second reason is that the work is too hard. Maybe this is outside your skill set. Maybe you don't really know how to do the job. That's okay too. There's nothing wrong with you. You just don't necessarily know how to do this. And if that's the case with why you might have gotten written up, then maybe it's an opportunity to go back to your boss and say, I think I see where you were saying here, and I think I need more training. Would you be willing to invest a little bit more time and effort into me and from a training angle? Because maybe it's something you can learn and you want to learn, and you just need a little bit more guidance and support. And then the third reason why someone does not enjoy a job and why they might get written up is that life is just too hard. Sometimes life is hard, and you just cannot show up and give it your all. And if that's the case, first of all, I'm so sorry that you're going through that. And you probably need some help. And so I hope your employer maybe has an employee assistance program, an EAP program, where you can go get some mental health support. Maybe you can also reach out to a network of people and ask for some support and help. And maybe this is just in a really, really tough time. And you also need to reach out to your boss and let them know that you're having a really hard time and just see if there's anything that they can do to help support you. But if those are the reasons that perhaps you got written up, then I think it's really important you do a little bit of self-reflection on it and see what you can do to improve the situation. Because the honest truth is, if you don't do that self-reflection, it's probably going to keep happening if the work is too hard, the work is too boring, or life is too hard. And I just hate for you to hate your job. I think we have some great experiences of joy in our jobs when we are in a spot where we are doing what we're hardwired to do and we're getting what we need from the job. So I hope that for you, and I wish that for you. But if you've been written up recently, just do that self-reflection. Thanks so much.